Hello everyone, and welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2, which is apparently still loading in, or my mouse is just being terrible again. I don't know which. Based on the frame rate, I would assume still loading in. That is a slow process. Probably getting the machines up and running. Yeah. I think the windmill was frozen until just then. So, a couple changes from last time. I cut down the giant grey wood tree, as you may have or may not have noticed, which, by the way, gave me that much wood. Absurd, really. And I grew a silverwood tree. So I wanted to grow the silverwood tree for two reasons. Reason number one is we're going to upgrade our wand. Probably not today, but sooner rather than later, I hope. And secondly, because I wanted to get ourselves set up for automated, well, that is Electrum. Why did I pick up Electrum? I want us to get a bit more into the advanced Thaumcraft stuff. Stuff I will probably have to make a tutorial for sooner rather than later, but we'll see. I marked the middle of this place with a piece of arcane stone block, and that is where we will be blah 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 blah, where we will be setting up our infusion altar. When we get to that, is not the recipe? I could have sworn that was the recipe. Did you disable the vanilla recipe? That would be sadistic. I want alchemy. Silverwood. Oh, it's planks now. Oh. Could have sworn it used to be just silverwood logs. Okay, there we go. The rest of our V's filters. So I'm going to put those here. And the next thing I'm going to be making is the arcane alembic here. So I need 5 buckets, I need 5 gold, and I need 5 times 5, I need 25 iron. Because I'm making 25 of these things. And you will see why. Also, I got this done. Hold on, let's take care of this first. That's enough. So this was the automated alchemy thing I was talking about, where we don't need to supply it with water. It does need a heat source though, so we'll take care of that in just a second. But you'll see that it says Ignis, Aqua. It needs them in, what is it, 30, 30, 15, yeah. And then we can put mnemonic matrices on it. We'll get into that later. But for now, there we go. Automated alchemical construct. Well, I'm probably going to have to charge you again. Yeah, I'm going to want to do that. So which one of you is full? You're both full. So you're going to go up here, and you're going to make our alembics for us after I get the stuff for them. So I needed, what, 5 buckets, 25 iron, and 5 gold. So each bucket is going to require 3, so that's going to be 15 iron, so that's going to be a total of 40 iron. There we go. I also need 5 gold, I said. And I know I already have a bucket on me, but I would like to keep that bucket on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That would be 6. That would be flint. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to put this away. Here, I suppose. And now let's go take care of that. So, what this is going to do is, along with the... Hello, Mr. Enderman. dude, person. So I have a few things I wanted to do today, so we should probably have everything we need for a full episode. That was really lucky. Usually I mess that up. Okay, Arcane Alembics. These are going to be 5 each. I need 5. Okay, so it's going to be more than 1 wand. Oh, I can stack you. To be fair. Have I scanned the vis filters? I have. All that's been scanned. Okay. And I'm going to end up putting... Hold on a sec. There you go. Both of you on my bar. And you I'm going to put away for now. Okay. Now I'm going to scan these alembics. Boop. Tons of stuff. Mostly Bestia, Metallum, and what is that? Panis? Yeah. So, that's that. What I'm going to do with that next is I'm going to get that alchemical furnace we made before when I thought it was the automated alchemy piece, but it was not. So we'll take you, the furnace, and we're going to go back up top because I did not get it with me last time I went downstairs. And I'm going to put you, I guess, up against the wall. Yeah, I guess so. Next, I'm going to go boop boop, and I'm going to need some dirt here. And this should be high enough. Perfect. And that is the maximum amount of alembics you can have on one furnace. So what this does is it breaks down, like it'll break down dirt into terra, into 2 units of terra, and then that'll be pumped up into one of these, and I can either drain it out of one of these with pipes, or I can just right click on it with a vial or jar, and that'll do that. So, next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the heat source for the thing we just, or the alchemical construct thing we just made, the automated alchemy machine. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to need you. And I think you can use niter for this. That is what it's called, right? Alchemy, nitor. Yeah, I think you can use nitor for this, and even if it's close to your infusion altar, it shouldn't cause instability, I don't think. You may not want to take my word on that, but... Okay, so what I can do now is I can take you. Okay, I'm going to want both of these on my bar. Actually, you know what I can do? It would be really, really smart. It's just that, and then... Oh, come on, mouse. And then there we go. Then I do that. And that. And we have ourselves an alembic filled, or a heated crucible with an alchemical construct above it. Ta-da! I think it's far enough away from stuff for that stuff to not catch fire. That was a sentence. Okay. Anyway, moving on to the next thing I wanted to accomplish today. I'm not going to get into the making of the infusion altar just yet. So far, the only thing I managed to get done for it are the jars. What else? The other thing I wanted to do is I wanted to make ourselves some arrows. So I upgraded our bow. Well, I made a new one, because turns out if you upgrade the materials for the bow, it does not add the properties of the new material. So this was wood before, and I upgraded it to signalum. It did not get the additional... Here, let me put this in here so I can demonstrate. It did not get the additional modifiers that it would receive because of the write-a-blur trait that the Signalum has, that orange writing there that says Writable. That means that if by using Signalum I get additional modifiers, just because that's what Signalum gives you. It's like paper but better. If you're familiar with vanilla Tinker's Construct without iguana tweaks. So that is why I had to make a new bow. So it's got enchanted string, so that gives it another modifier, and then the Writable, I believe, gives it 3 modifiers. So I think because of that, combined with the enchanted string, it gets an no, I think Writable gives it 2, and then no, I can't remember. I think Writable gives it 3. The enchanted string gives it bonus enchantments, and I think because it's made of Signalum, I ended up getting 2 extra from the string. I don't remember. Oh no. The signal. Okay, here we go. The Signalum is 2 each. 2 modifiers each. Because it's Writable, that's 1 above Writable. So it gives me 2 enchantments each, and the string gave me 1, so it had 5 modifiers. I used 1 modifier to give it moss. There we go. So the next thing I'm going to do today is I'm going to make ourselves some arrows. Let's see here. Have I made the arrow pattern yet? I have not. Okay, so let's get going here. So to make the arrows, I'm going to take arrowhead pattern. Perfect. We're going to go over here. I'm going to use a piece of stone. Simple as that. Boom. And then just like before, we're going to take this right to our cast. Oh. And make sure aluminum brass is on the bottom. It is indeed. We have tons of that stuff. It's ridiculous. Okay, now, what did I want to make my arrowheads out of? I think I was just going to go with alumite, because I had it. And it's pretty decent. So we've got ourselves an alumite arrowhead. Does 2 hearts. It has a break chance of 70%. And it has a weight of 1. So that's super nice. Oh, by the way, you want to see how fast this bow is? So I picked it not only for the Writable material, but also because of its speed. Look at that. All I have to do is pull it out, and it's instantly pulled all the way back. It's ridiculous. Super fast. Okay, and then we're going to use just wood for the arrow shaft. But now we have to look at fletching. And for this, I can use tree leaves, feathers, slime, crystals. I don't think there's any other materials we can make it out of. Like if I type in fletching, yeah, it's only going to be slime and stuff. So there's no point in attempting to make a cast for this stuff. So I'm actually going to. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'll fix that in a second. What I wanted to do is, did I put the shears in here? I don't think I did. I know I made shears. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. No, they're not in here. Well, you know, I can. Great thing about NEI. Yeah, they're not in here. Okay. Not in here. Not in here. Must be down here. Look at that. And then just double click and it clears it up. Okay. So, what I'm going to do. By the way, this tree has a note in it. I was not expecting it to have one on my first try, but sure enough, there it is. So actually, let's check this out, shall we? That's one more up. So it's got Aqua, Terra, and Victus. So if I had waited and made this log before doing the other stuff, because I got stuck on Victus and I got stuck on, what was it, Death? If I had waited, I could have just gotten Victus from here. Although, you know, that would have been a bit of a downer. Or, not a downer, but a bummer. Because it would have taken me a while longer to get that silverwood tree. Okay, tons of leaves. I think I really only needed one, but you know what? Better to have more than not enough, right? So let's go over here. Let's grab our fletching pattern and we'll make ourselves some leaf fletching. Perfect. I'm going to put the rest of the leaves in with the... Do I have oak saplings in here? I do not, so they're going to go right up there. I'm going to put my shears away. And I'm going to put these apples away. Okay. So, let's make ourselves some arrows. First things first. Over to here. Arrow, there we go. Put that in there, put that in there, and put that in there. And that is going to give us an arrow with 160 shots. Not too bad. Although now that I think about it, I probably... Well, you know what? It's fine. Yeah, that's fine. So, I'm going to go like so. And then... Well, I'll get to that in the next episode, probably. But let's see how quick this fires. Oh, instant draw again. Look at that. I think there's only one frame of drawing. That's pretty incredible. I don't think I've had a bow this good before. Okay, so next thing I wanted to start on today was... actually, we should probably check our quest book, because I bet I have some quests I can turn in. In fact, I have 5 of them, apparently. Power grid, assembly line, mob hunter, yeah, 3 in here. I can get some zombies. Some more zombies. And some spiders. So let's put you away. Let's just keep going. Mystical blood, nothing there. Thaumcraft, here we go. So this is going to get me some ethereal essence. And so is this. And I can also get either half a heart or a reward bag. I'm going to go with the reward bag. And let's see what we get. Golem animation course for chopping trees. That's actually really awesome. Okay, so the ethereal essence I'm going to scan. And I got Aurum from just combining Precantatio and Era in the enchanting table. It's an aspect you can only get from ethereal essences, from nodes that have it, or from mana beans that grow with it. So, it is definitely a difficult aspect to track down. But once you scan one ethereal essence, you've scanned them all. So, just keep that in mind. You may want to pick one that you have a low amount of aspects in one. But it's only like 2 each, so probably not something you need to worry about. Unless you're like super min-maxy. Okay, so. Wow, we're like already at time. I feel like I only just got started today. That other half a heart could have given us a full life, but meh. So, I'm going to recharge these wands off camera, most likely. Let's see. Anything else I wanted to do? I did kind of want to get started on the whole alembic thing. Okay, let's talk about that a bit. So to use the alchemical furnace, no, I really need the infusion altar first. Okay, that'll be in next episode then. I do want to show you something else I managed to do, so if you're ever having trouble doing it. So a nice thing you can do with the fluid transposer is if you pump water into it and then put in some cobblestone, you're going to get a whole ton of mossy cobble. It does take quite a bit of power, 8,000 RF per tick, or not per tick, per operation, sorry. 8,000 a tick would be absurd. And it only takes like a quarter of a bucket of water. So I got myself just over a stack, enough to make quite a few tools. Mossy if I wanted to. Or put a couple extra levels of auto repair on something so it goes faster. I don't know. We'll see what I choose to do. But for any other recipes it's also required for, it's nice and easy to get. So, we're at time, so I'm going to say this is it for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now.